Jennifer Hildreth. I'm with the marketing team. We have a couple other ImOn employees joining us, and we'll introduce them here quickly. And then we do want to tell you that we are recording this, and we'll share it again in our follow-up email to you. And then we'll also post it on our website. So as we get started here, let me share my screen and we'll introduce our panelists here. So today joining me, we have Colin. He is a network maintenance technician. We have Tiara, who is a customer care representative. And then we have Jake, who is an installation technician. They've all been with ImOn for several years, and they will continue to answer your questions here throughout the program and then also at the end. If you do have a question, right now you're muted. But you can type a question in using the chat button at the bottom of your Zoom screen. We will be able to see it, everyone else will be able to see it, and then we can either address it at the end or we'll type an answer to you. And like I said, this will be recorded and posted on our customer website, which is myimon.com. So to get started, we're just going to kind of tell you where we're located. We are your local internet phone cable company. We're located right here in downtown Cedar Rapids is our headquarters. We're in the Kingston Village area. The exact address is 101 3rd Avenue Southwest. It's kind of right across the river from Mays Island and the Lake County District Courthouse, real close to the McGrath Amphitheater, to give you kind of an idea of where we're at. This is a picture of our building. There is free parking on all the streets around us for 2 hours. So you can park right in front of the building, come in, or there is a customer parking lot on the southwest side with several spots that are free as well. We also have a location in Iowa City. It is located south of Highway 6. If you can see the map, there is a Hy-Vee pointed there that we are just off to the east of that on Olympic Court. I mean, that's a picture of the front of the building as well, so you can see what that looks like. And then we're going to talk about customer care. Now, customer care is here to answer all of your questions and help you with any problems that you have. And we want to tell you how you can get a hold of our customer care reps. So I am going to actually turn it over to Tiara, who is actually one of our customer care reps. So she can tell you a little bit about how you can contact them and what they can help you with. Tiara?
Hello, I'm Tiara. I'm a customer care advocate for ImOn Communications. And in my job, I take calls, I do tech support, and work in our downtown office doing equipment things and things like that. And so I can tell you a little bit more about what we do. At ImOn Customer Care, when you call in to us, email us, or chat us, which we'll get into, we assist with billing issues, billing questions, our online account setup. We also do technical support, bill payments, and changes to your service or schedule service calls. And that can all be done by calling into customer care. In person, we are currently closed, but we will be coming back in August. We're really excited to open back up to the public and get our customers in. A lot of more people like to do that face-to-face for their issues and things like that. So we're really excited to open back up to the public so our customers can start entering the building and everything again. Our office, like Jenny was saying, is downtown, and our office will be on the 2nd floor once we reopen. We were on the 4th floor, now we'll be on the 2nd. And then the hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon, that we are open to the public to come in. You can also contact us by phone. Our Cedar Rapids line is 319-298-6484. Once you're in there, it will direct you to billing, tech support, cable, phone, like, you know, all the help that you can get there, but you would just call that number to reach that. Our Iowa City location, that number is 319-519-6484. And then once again, the hours for phone to reach us are the same as our opening times, which is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then Saturday from 9 to noon. That's when you would get a direct in-house rep and not our 24-hour tech support rep. You can also contact us via chat on our site, myimon.com. Once you're on that site, our chat pops up right away. And as soon as you start talking to us there, it will connect you to one of our in-house reps like me. And then that is also the same times, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to noon. You can also contact us by email. That will come directly to a rep in-house as well, and that is support@imon.net. That is the same thing with the hours, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to noon. And your email address must be on file for 30 days before we're able to give you billing information and account information. You can still email us and things like that, but you might be directed to call in if that email you're emailing from has not been on file for 30 days. And then expect a kind of a shorter delay, even though it comes directly to a rep. There might be, a kind of backed up in the queue. It's not like chat where it's instant. So if you need some type of instant help, please just give us a call or chat us instead of the emailing. And then we have our 24/7 technical support. So that falls into, you can call us pretty much anytime for any cable, internet, or phone issues that you're having. Our 24-hour tech support, they do not do anything with like billing, accounts, things like that. They can only help troubleshoot your cable, phone, or internet issue. Anything else that's out of that realm, then they would need to create some type of ticket and get it over to an in-house rep. And we would answer that when we come back in at our normal business time at 8 a.m. When contacting customer care, this is always the most important part. You need to have your account number. You don't need to have it, but it's really nice to have your account number. And then at the time of your sales call, or when you're setting up your sales for ImOn service, they should ask you to provide an account security code or password. And when you call us, you will need that on every call, some type of verification via password, or we can also do by the last dollar amount you paid in, or the number on file. We can call you back on that number to verify you, but it's best to just kind of have that security code or password that you set up saved. So that way you can just provide that. It makes it quick and easy to get through.
Perfect. Thank you, Tiara. And like we said, those account numbers and passwords are important for any type of communication with us. It is once our rule, but also an FCC rule to help make sure that your personal information stays safe. So now we're going to talk about your ImOn invoice. You may have already received your first one, or you still are waiting for it. So we just want to make sure you're able to read it correctly and understand what it says, and then also tell you how you can make payments for that. If you want an in-depth look at your ImOn bill, we have a video and also a displayed bill with each little thing pointed out. That's going to be located on myimon.com/bill. We aren't going to show it here today, but like I said, there is that video and it does go into great detail if you want to check that out. Something to know about our bills, we do bill for service 1 month in advance. So that does lead to some confusion when you have late bills or with your first bill, because you might be paying for 1.5 months, depending on when your services were installed. And we'll explain that here in just a little bit. And then we also want to let you know that there is a $6 late fee for any late payments that gets charged to your account. So speaking of those kind of weird charges with the billing in advance, this really happens when you first get installed. It's called prorated charges, and it's when we are charging for just a partial month of service. So if you get your bill on, let's say, August 8th, but your service was installed July 30th, you're going to pay for those 9 days that you had service from July 30th to August 8th. At a daily rate, and then you're going to get also charged for the full month in advance, which is August 8th to September 8th. We do show this on our bill. It's going to be in the detailed charges, which is usually the second or third page of your bill. I have highlighted here of exactly what it looks like. It will say prorated charges and tell you exactly the dates that you're getting charged for at that daily rate. And then you can see the full month charges, which is the next month of charges below that. So there is some confusion when you get your first bill, and it might be more than what you were expecting. And it's most likely because of those prorated charges because you weren't installed on exactly your bill date. So hopefully that helps you out with that. You could get prorated charges though, also if you decide to call in and add higher internet speed, add some cable channels, or maybe get rid of your cable. So those are also things that you could see down the road. Another important thing with your bill is knowing when your promo ends. Most of you as new customers signed up with some special promotional deals, which we enjoy that you take advantage of those. But most of those are only for a short time, about 2 to 5 years. So some people forget when they sign up, but on every bill on the charge details, which is, like I said, the second or third page of your bill, it will list when your promo ending saves. And I've highlighted here where you can see where the cable service promo ends and the date when the internet service promo ends. Unfortunately, at ImOn, we don't send you an email a month before your promo ends. We kind of leave it up to you because it's printed on every monthly bill to keep track of that. Now, when your monthly promo ends, definitely give us a call and we can look at maybe some ways to help save you money on your bill once it goes to regular price. Payment options for all those bills. We offer several different options. We have an online account manager. We have auto pay. You can mail it in, credit card payments, or drop it off at our office. Please know that if we don't receive payment after about a month, you could be disconnected. And besides the $6 late fee payment, there is a $35 charge to get reconnected to the line if your services are disconnected. So our ImOn account manager is available on our customer website, which we said is myimon.com. There's a button in the top right corner, and I've kind of screenshotted it there where it says manage my account, bills and payment. You click that and you're going to get the screen that I've taken a picture of in the bottom right here, where you can log in. Now, if it's your first time using this, you are going to have to set up an account. And to do that, you will just say new account where it says new users on the screen there. You'll get this screen to pop up and you're going to need some of that information that we talked about already, your ImOn account number, which is on your bill, that account password, which we said you have to have when you call in and you set up at time of your time of sale. You're going to need the name on your account. Now, this is where it gets tricky because we have a main person on your account, which may be you, but then you might have also added your husband to your account. So we need that main person's on the account, which would be you, for your name, and then the email that goes on that account as well. You'll fill that out, click register, and then you'll be logged in and you can do payments. You can see your service levels. You can see past bills. You can set up auto pay. It's kind of your one-stop shop to kind of take care of all your service and needs right there on our portal. Now, if you can't figure out this registration process, don't worry about it. It is confusing and hard to remember your account number and what email you said. So just give us a call during our normal business hours, 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, or Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon, and we'll have a customer care rep help you get registered there. So one of those easy ways to pay your bill is our ImOn Auto Pay, which automatically withdraws your monthly payment from your checking account on your bill's due date. You can set that up on that account manager I just told you how to do, or there is a form you complete on myimon.com/forms, and you just return that to ImOn by mail or person, and then we'll get it set up. I will say the one thing with auto pay, if you don't have sufficient funds in your account when it's time to withdraw that monthly payment, it will not withdraw it, and it will unfortunately then be considered late. So just something to keep in mind there if you do sign up for auto pay. You can also mail your bill statement and stub and payments into our lockbox at PO Box 3446 in Cedar Rapids. Just allows a time for the mail to get received here by your due date. You can also make credit card payments. You can make them over the phone or also on the ImOn account manager portal. There is though a $5.95 convenience fee that will get charged to your next bill for making that credit card payment over the phone or on the portal. You can also drop it off at either in person when we're open in August, or we have payment drop boxes right outside the front door of our Iowa City and Cedar Rapids offices. You just put it in there and then the next day it will get credited to your account. Now, you can also drop off check and money orders to the Cedar Rapids Bank and Trust to their downtown drop box if you can't make it to our location. But either one of those works as well. So now that you know how to pay your bill and also how to contact customer care, we want to show you that customer portal that we've been talking about, that myimon.com. So this is a screenshot of what it is, and we'll log into it here in a bit to show you what it is. But this is kind of our customer stop for everything you need to know about ImOn. So you can log into your account manager, you can check out benefits and events that we have coming up. If you need a new channel lineup for your cable TV service, you can do that. You can report an issue or an outage to our customer care service. And then you can also see our newsletter and other important information that we have out there for you. So I'm going to quick share the screen so you can see imon.com here, or myimon.com. So this is the live site. We usually here in this rotating image thing show you important information that needs to get out there right now. Up here in the top right, we have that manage my account that I told you log in and you can manage everything. You can report an issue, which is going to be if you have no service or are experiencing issues, it will take you to a form to fill out, and then we get that sent right to us. And then understanding your bill, that's where you can find that bill video. You can see an explained picture of what everything says on there. So that's kind of your quick links here. We also have exactly how to get customer care, the payment options, get the channel lineups, customer perks and events. And then this is the big one I want to show you. On the right of this screen here, it says service impacting news. I'm going to click on that. That is where we are going to post any type of service outage that we have scheduled for an overnight period because of maintenance, or if it's a current outage because something got cut unexpectedly in a neighborhood. We will put it here and list it so you can see what is going on. So it saves you a call into us and know that we're on top of it. But this is kind of your one-stop place to see if you're having issues before you kind of report it to us. Because if we know about it, then we're working on it and we'll try to get it up as fast as possible. As far as benefits, you can see we have events coming up here, either in this main thing. Right now we have our photo contest. So, and the great thing, if you're a photographer, get us some pictures and you could win money, and it could be in our calendar. But we also have events throughout the year. One of the events coming up on social media, I'll talk about in just a bit, but you're going to want to join it because you could win some great stuff for your dad for Father's Day. So that's our myimon.com. Like I said, it's kind of the place to go to find everything that you need for information about ImOn. Now, it's really important that we can stay connected to you, and we can do that to share very important information. And the big way we do that is email. This was especially important during the derecho when we were trying to communicate to our customers who didn't have phone service or internet. And so we sent out emails trying to tell them when we're going to be in their neighborhood to get that fixed. So it was important to have an email on your account so you can receive those notices. We also sometimes do overnight maintenance windows where sometimes we have to move some lines to a construction project with the city. So we'll have to cut your service while we move those. We send you out a couple days in advance and notice that you'll be without service in that overnight period, just in case you're one of those night owls and you want to be watching your late night shows or browsing the internet. We also do customer events and giveaways that we tell you about and ways to register for them. And then we send out a monthly newsletter every month with different tips and information for you. We also are on social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We post the latest ImOn news, helpful tips. We do post some outage notifications, but we only post the large outages that are affecting a large area of our customers on there. So like I said, the service impacting news is the place to go on my ImOn for all outages. And then customer events and giveaways. And like I said, starting next week, we have a Father's Day prize pack giveaway where we're giving away some gift cards that you can give your dad for Father's Day. So definitely like our Facebook and check out next week. We do, like I said, email our newsletter. It's the first Tuesday of every month. We have tech tips, recipes, some app suggestions, and then the latest updates on ImOn important dates or service announcements or events. So definitely check your email box on the first Tuesday of every month for the newsletter. And if you want to go back and see past ones, they are on the imon.com at myimon.com/newsletter. We do have a blog. It's called ImOn Insider. This is kind of your go-to resource for information related to internet and cable. We have some fun posts. We have informational posts. We post the second and fourth Wednesdays of every month. And down below are some images of some of the topics that we have out there. I will say the family game night is really fun if you want to check that one out. If you have some kids at home, there's some fun different apps you can use with that one, or there's some gift guides if you need some ideas for, hey, maybe Father's Day coming up. If you're an ImOn Cable customer, we do have ImOn Cable Channel 4. This is kind of our community channel, but we do have slides, informational slides that go across the screen on that channel. And then we also replay some community church services and the Rough Rider hockey games when they are in season. Well, that's all I have for us today as far as our content. I do want to know if there's any way that you want any questions answered. I have Jake and I have Colin here and Tiara, all great ImOn customers and technicians. So if you are having problems with your service, now's the time to ask them a question. They can help you out. Or if you have other questions, please let us know. I do have a question from Kelly. It says, is there a way to view my bill online without downloading it? Unfortunately, you can just view it on the screen, but if you wanted in more detail and see all the pages, you do have to download it. And unfortunately, your phone doesn't download, so I apologize for that one. And no, unfortunately, we do not have an app. That is something we're looking into in the coming years, along with a text service. So at this time, it's just either the myimon.com and that manage my account portal, or you can do everything in person or mail it in.
I do know that you do need to put it in desktop mode on your phone. So that might help with viewing it better if it's all the way at the bottom. If you put it on desktop mode, it usually won't make you really download things and things like that. And you should be able to view it that way.
So perfect. Thank you, Tiara. So hopefully, Kelly, you can get that to work for you. Do we have any other questions? Like I said, you can use the chat feature or the Q&A to send in your question, and we'll get that answered for you quickly. I will give you one tidbit. If you are experiencing problems with your internet, our first thing that we're always going to tell you, and I'm sure you hate to hear it, but it's going to be to reboot it. So unplug it from the electrical outlet, wait a couple minutes, plug in your modem first, let that totally reboot up, and then plug in your router, and then see if your service problems were fixed. If not, then give us a call, and then we can kind of troubleshoot that or get a service call out there for you. Another problem I know that sometimes happens with our cable boxes, the monthly tornado emergency service alert that comes on there, sometimes if that gets stuck in our cable boxes for some reason, once again, just unplug it. It will reboot the cable box and get rid of that for you, so it's not going off anymore. Well, if we don't have any more questions, I'm going to say, Colin and Jake, are you got any more tips that you would like to share with our customers?
I will say, if you're going to reboot your modem, we do have a number of modems on the plant that have a battery backup inside. So just make sure when you are unplugging your modem that all the lights go off. And if they don't go off, there's probably a battery connected to the bottom of the modem. So you just have to make sure and pull that battery also. Otherwise, it won't fully reboot.
Perfect. Great to know, Colin. Well, if we don't have any more questions, then I just would like to thank you all for joining us again. We will send a follow-up email to you tomorrow. So if you have any more questions at that time, you can reply to us then, and we can get those answered for you. I will say all of you that attended today are going into a drawing to win some Colonel's baseball tickets and also some Nuvo check area gift cards. And we are going to pull for those here after this. And that will be included in tomorrow's follow-up email, and we'll notify you if you were one of our winners. So check out tomorrow for one of those follow-up emails. And in the meantime, thanks again for joining us. And we hope you found this very informational and you are enjoying your ImOn service.